Hello, it's Gwen here from Creative Expressions. I just wanted to let you know about my last shows for this year, which are going to be on Tuesday and Wednesday next week, the 21st and 2nd of December. I have got an amazing collection for you. These are some of my favourite picks from shows we've done in the past. So I have some paper cuts dies and I have some products which you might find somewhat surprising. So I hope you can join me then.
Hey, very, very good morning to you. Wake up! It's time to wake up with Hobbymaker, of course. The time is just gone 6 a.m. So, shake a leg, come on, get out of that bed, get out of your pit, get yourself downstairs, get a coffee on, because we've got some fantastic deals with you, as always, on the Wake Up with Hobbymaker show. We're on, of course, from 6 till 8 live every morning, Monday to Friday, and we start off our show this morning at 6 a.m. with the Hobbymaker Rewind. What's the Hobbymaker Rewind? It is the best of yesterday's shows, and we've brought them back to you. Some of these items will be in limited stock. Some of them are just hugely popular items. Some of them are the best deals. Whatever they are, it is time to watch. And don't forget, of course, at 7 a.m. we have the Hobbymaker Highlights, and I'm really excited to tell you about that when we get a little bit closer to the time, because we've got lots of great exclusives coming up and some launches as well, and I'm sure you'll expect nothing less. Just a bit of housekeeping very quickly. I've got a bit of a sore throat this morning. Oh. And that's no sympathy. No sympathy in here. So excuse me if I've got a bit of a croaky voice, that's fine. However, fantastic Finn has brought me over some great tea, green tea, which is going to help to settle my throat, hopefully. Now, if you've just joined us, if it's your first time joining Wake Up with Hobbymaker, where have you been? That's what we want to know. Where have you been? We're pleased to have your company here. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit about how you can go about ordering from Hobbymaker. It's very, very straightforward. Now, we've got a couple of ways that you can order. You can shop ahead on the show on the website, which is very, very straightforward. All you do is pop over to the website, which is hobbymaker.co.uk. And the items that are coming up on the show this morning will be available for pre-order. What does that mean? Does that mean I'm going to order it today and get it in 3 months? No. What pre-order means is you can simply shop ahead, look at the items, put them in your basket and check out before I've even shown them to you. How good is that? And that is very advisable because you've got some items in limited stock. So if you want to get ahead, that's a great way to do that. You can also contact, of course, our free phone, UK-based, 24 hours a day. I've seen them up there with their sleeping bags and their cocoa. Our call centre, it's a free phone number, and you can contact them at any time. That's very good. A lot of people like to call them if you perhaps place a wrong order, or you miss something off, or you've forgotten to apply your discount code, or whatever it is. Give them a call. Now, friendly bunch upstairs will help to take care of that for you. Now, as always, Wake Up with Hobbymaker is a fully interactive show. What does that mean? Well, what it means is you can contact us directly here at the studio, and there's a couple of ways that you can do that, of course. One of the ways, as I mentioned already, is you can head over to the website, very straightforward, where you can shop ahead on pre-order. Just pop to the website, hobbymaker.co.uk, find the TV guide, click Watch Now, and just to the right-hand side there's a little white box. You can type in your message there and press Send, and it will go straight to Hobbymaker HQ, and your message, as if by magic, will appear on the screen. That means you can give us some hints and tips, you can ask some questions, or you might just tell us what you've been doing this morning. Whatever it is, drop us a message. That's not the only way, because what you can also do is drop us an email, studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. And I would always remember that email address, studio@hobbymaker.co.uk, because if you send us in some pictures of your crafty makes, if you send those in, they automatically get entered into our Hobbymaker draw, which we draw on the last Saturday of every month. Your crafty item can appear on the screen, on our social media, and you can have £100 magically appear on your Hobbymaker account. All you do is just send that straight into us by email, and you automatically go into the draw. How's about that then? That's all right, isn't it? And if that's not enough, we love giving stuff away here. We've got a competition on this morning, and it's only for the hour, so don't miss out. It is our crafty anagram. You could win £25 to your Hobby Maker account, and no need to wait until the last Saturday of the month. Oh no, oh no. You can win that by the end of the show. All we're going to do is we're going to pop up a word. It's going to be our crafty anagram. Email your answers to us, studio@hobbymaker.co.uk, and we will announce the winner by the end of the show. Your last chance to enter is about 6:45, something like that, so please don't miss out on that. Shall we have a look? What's the word going to be today? Let me get my crafty glasses on. Orsakabumbra is the word. Try saying that 3 times real fast. There you go. Fantastic. Orsakabumbra. That's not really how you say it, obviously. What you need to do is rearrange the letters. Rearrange the letters and drop us an email. studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. And if you get the answer right and you're picked, you could win £25 credit. There you go. Brilliant. Now, of course, no wake-up show would be complete without our crafty family. And they've become part of the furniture now. They have. So I just want to, anybody that's not familiar with them and those that are familiar with them, say hello to our crafty crew in the studio. Because on camera we've got Finn. There he is, giving us a wave. Yeah, he's got a lot more hair than I've got. Adam said he's got good hair. He's got a good thick head of hair. That's good. In the background we've got our crafty guest. I'm not going to tell you who it is. See if you can spot. You don't get any prizes for that. She's setting up the 7 o'clock show there. We're not going to tell you who that is just at the moment. And we've also got gorgeous Dan. Where is he? He's hiding away. There you go. He's got that strut again this morning, hasn't he? I reckon he had a good night last night. He's got that crafty little strut going on. And of course, we've got the powers that be in the gallery. Yeah. We've got director Adam and producer Ellie. There he is with his signature spin. We love that. How are you feeling this morning, Ellie? How are you feeling this morning? Are you feeling tired? Are you feeling like you might nod off this morning? Or yeah, she is. Or she might nod off this morning. And now I always like to find out, because if Ellie is feeling a bit sleepy in the morning, she nods off, it's good for the viewers, because what she does, she nods off, and there's the big red reduction button here. And she nods off and wallop. And before you know what, the price is coming down. So if she's feeling a bit tired, which she is this morning, that means you're in for some good deals. You're in for some good deals. And we're going to start off with some fantastic deals. I've got my readers at the ready, and we're going to have a little look through some of our craft essentials on the Hobby Maker Rewind. Okay, so starting off at this end of the counter, we're going to start off with the multi-purpose craft mat. I'm just going to bring that over to you here. Now, this has been well loved and well used. The one that you get delivered to your door won't have been used. There we go, won't have been used. But this is a mat that we use very regularly in the studio. If you're not familiar with these hunky-dory mats, these are they're like a silicone type material, and they're multi-purpose. You can use them for heat embossing. It's on there, heat resistant. They're wipe clean, of course. But one of my favourite things about this is the storage, because you can actually roll this up. So if you're taking it away, if you've got your craft bag, you're taking it out, or you need somewhere to store it, pop it in the pocket on your sofa or whatever it is, look at that. It takes up no space at all. Really, really good indeed. Now, normally, these retail at around £17, something like that, about £17. Not today, it's the Wake Up Show. It's a great opportunity to get your hands on some great crafty deals. A good excuse to get up early. The early bird catches the deal. £9.99 is your price today. £9.99 is the price. There we go. Look at that. Now, you've got down one side there, you've got the little palettes, which is really, really good indeed. So you've got good for colour mixing, and if you've got maybe doing some jewellery making, and you've got some little jewels, that you just want to put to one side, or some sequins maybe if you're doing a bit of card making or whatever it is. So it's quite good, handy to keep those separate, but also, of course, it is a colour palette. So if you're doing some painting, some watercolours in there, absolutely ideal for that. And it's wipe clean. You'll wipe that down. Protects the surface, of course. And one of the things I like about this as well is this seems to fit on one of those lap trays. So if you've got a lap tray at home and you do a bit of crafting in front of the telly box, yeah, watching your favourite presenters on there, you can use this on there. Really good. $9.99 is the price. $9.99 is the price. Fantastic. There we go. $9.99. Don't miss out on that. Don't forget you can be shopping ahead. We'd love to do you a good deal. We like to start off with a bit of a bargain. That's about 40% off. Over 40%. Oh, been chastised. Over 40% off, Ben. Over 40%. That's not bad, is it? Tuesday morning, 40% off. We like that. Moving on, we've got some fantastic dies. I was just looking for my glasses and I got them in my head. We've got some fantastic die bundles as well. Starting off, first of all, with... so we've got the Edgeables here. Who's got Edgeables at home? Who's been using the Edgeables at home? If you have, don't forget you can send us some pictures. studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. Send in what you've been using your Edgeables for and you could go into our drawer. We like that. What do you think of them? Do you like them? They're very, very popular. If you don't know what the Edgeables are, as you can see from the diagram here at the top, the art on the top here, what you will find is that these have if you like, a part cutting edge. So these will cut out the top element here while keeping it attached to the card creation here. So really, really nice. Very, very popular whenever we have these on from Crafters Companion. Very popular indeed. And these come in a bundle, this particular set. So I'll just tell you what we've got. First of all, I'm just going to, because I'm going to have to, excuse me, if my bald head pops into view there and reflects the light, I'll apologise. There we go. So on the front there, we've got With All My Love. I don't need to lean over, do I? Because I can see it on the front, look. With All My Love. There we go. Happy Birthday. There we go. Don't need my glasses on for these. They're a good size, aren't they? And then we've got Just For You. Ah. So these are large sentiment edge dies. They're metal dies, of course, and all the usual quality that you would expect, of course, from Crafters Companion. And I just love the way these are that little bit different, giving you a different sort of edge to the top there. Really nice. Normally, $38.97. $38.97 for the three. Now, when you think you'd quite happily normally pay £15–16 for a die, but $38.97. Oh, my word. Ellie, she's at it already. She's nodded off. She's at it already. $12.99. Is that each, Ellie? Or is that for the bundle? $12.99 for the bundle? They're normally £38. That's absolutely incredible. $12.99 for the Edgeables. I'm just going to go through again what you get in that. $12.99. But you pay more than that for one. So you're getting With All My Love. You'll be sending those to Ellie now, won't you? So you get those. Oh, thanks for the deal, Ellie. With All My Love. They'll be saying happy birthday, and this is just for you, Ellie. Oh, we love those. $12.99. Don't forget, get those in your basket. People often ask, how do you manage to do such good deals early in the morning on the Wake Up With deals? And there's a couple of ways we usually are able to do good deals. One is we get brand new launches, exclusives. They're often launched on our morning shows. And another is because we don't have mountains and mountains of stock. We don't have warehouses full of some of these products. Don't forget, these are the best-selling items from yesterday as well. And so we only have limited stock. And that means we're able to bring you them at a fantastic price. What did I promise you this morning? I promised you some great deals if you got your coffee on. Didn't I? Huh? Blimey, Karen's got 2 in her basket already. You need to make sure you get those checked out, Karen, because these are limited. There we go. Lots of people stocking up on those. That's not the only crafty die bundle we've got on this morning, though. Oh, no. We've also got several bundles on this morning. This one, these are the Edgeables as well. This is another set of the Edgeables. Okay, so let's have a little look and see what we've got here. So at the front here, we've got on your special day. We have also got congrats, you did it. Now this could be good. Some of it's passed their driving test, some of it's passed their exams at school, A-levels, degree, whatever it is. Somebody that's, you know, started a new job that they've been looking forward to starting. It's all sorts of different things. Congrats, you did it. I really, really like that. You don't often see that as a sentiment, actually, do you? And then, special friend. I like that. I like that. You don't often see that either. Really nice. Again, the same concept. The same concept. So what you can do is it cuts away part of the card to reveal the intricate design at the top, but keeps on the bottom edge there. And that's why they're Edgeables, of course. Really, really nice indeed. Just show you on the back, actually, because they're a good size, these dies. They're a good size. I mean, they are... Well, I can tell you exactly how big they are. I was just going to do that with my finger, but that means nothing, does it, at home? You know, well, how big's that? They're as big as my hand. They're just under 6 inches by 3.5 inches. So you're getting a good-sized die there. Good-sized die. Special friend. Congrats, you did it. And on your special day. So these should be just under £40, just like the previous bundle. But oh no! She's hitting that snooze button again. $12.99. I've got to be honest, I think that's a fantastic price. I mean, when you think this bundle is $12.99 and this bundle is $12.99 as well, even if you got all 6 of those, that's less than you'd pay normally for just a bundle of 3. Really good. Really, really good indeed. Is that all? No, it's not all. We've got another one. We've got another one. Ellie's going, don't show any more, we're going to go bust. Can't keep doing it at that price. We've got another bundle here. There we go, we've got another bundle here. So this time we've got elements. We've got some crafty die elements. Again, the Hobby Maker Rewind is all about some of the most popular items from the previous day, some of the best-selling items from the previous day, and items that are in limited stock from the previous day. So it gives you that opportunity. If you didn't see yesterday's show live, don't worry, because we're showing you some of the best items from yesterday, and all at great prices. So in here, we've got the elements. We've got, again, a bundle of 3. Now, in each of these, you're getting 5 pieces. So you're actually getting 15 pieces all together in this bundle. Let's have a look and see what we get. Just so you know, by the way, you can get all of these individually if you want to. You can get them individually. So if you do go, do you know what, I've already got that one, so I don't want that one, but I want the other 2 or want the other one. You can do that. You can get them individually. But to be honest, they're $12.99 each. They're $12.99 each. So you may as well get the bundle, even if you end up giving one away as a gift, maybe to somebody else. And when you think that they're normally $12.99 each, and you'll be using these to create a card to get $19.49. So they're normally $12.99 each. 19.49, so under 20 quid for all 3. Under 20 quid for all 3. So it's worth getting all 3, even if you've got one, because again, you can give one away as a gift. And you can use the die to create a card to give them away. Let's have a quick look and see what we're getting in here. So this is Special Friend in here, as you can see on the front there. This particular pack is called Butterfly Meadow. And you can see the various elements. I'm going to spin that round, actually, so you can just see on the back there the different elements that you're actually getting. Just at the bottom now, of course, are the actual dies themselves, and these are the cutouts of the dies. So we've got the different flowers on here. Who knows their flowers? Finn, do you know your flowers?
I don't.
He doesn't. He's got no chance. Adam, have you got an allotment? You're not very good with flowers, but you've got an allotment. What do you grow on your allotment? Not much. It is winter, I suppose. Yeah, courgettes, aubergines, well, a bit of broccoli out there, carrots. Everybody grows carrots and potatoes, don't they? Have you got a greenhouse on your allotment, Adam? Not yet. He's going to... Yeah, he's going to... I haven't got one, no. I was just wondering. But if anybody's got a greenhouse I want to give away, If you've got a greenhouse you want to give away, Adam will take it off your hands, won't you? Because they're not cheap to buy, are they? They're not cheap to buy. If you've got one, let us know. In the Birmingham area, there's a little shout out there. And you can grow your chilli plants in there, you see, can't you? In your greenhouse. So what flowers have we got on there? They look to me to be, in fact, I'm going to have a closer look. Oh, God, I'm not sure I know. I don't know. I'm not very good with flowers either. I know the obvious ones. But you're getting 5 in each. Tell us what they are. If you can see, message us in, tell us what we've got on there. Tell us what we've got. There we go. I don't know what to tell you because I don't know what they are. I'm usually quite good with plants. Then we've got Bumblebee Paradise as well. Let's just spin that round again so you can see on the back the different flowers that we've got for the Bumblebee Paradise. It is worth pointing out that obviously the reason these have their names, so the butterfly, bumblebee, paradise, and so on, is because these are the flowers that those insects like. Because just in case anybody's going, where are the bumblebees? Where are the butterflies? These are the flowers that they like, you see. Got some lavender on there, we can see, from the bumblebee paradise. And then, finally, on here as well, there's a poppy on this one. Yeah, you're right. Oh, they're shouting out. There's a thistle on there as well. I'm just looking at the back. We've got all sorts. Wildflowers. Let's go with beautiful wildflowers. There we go. £19.49 is your price. I'm a bit of a letdown. I've let me down. I've let the team down. I need to brush up on my flora and fauna. I'll get it. Right, now, at the front here as well, we've also got some low tack tape. Always, always popular. Always popular. The crafter's friend, the low tack tape. Now, you've got in here, it looks like it's one big roll, but of course it's not. What you're actually getting in here are 5 rolls in here, and that's come down to £6.99. This is a great craft essential, great for keeping in your crafty stash there. You always need low tack tape. We've got different widths here, so let me just run through the different widths that we have got. So we have got the 5mm over here. We have got the 10mm here. We have also got, I should have held these the other way around. Let me do that, that'll save some time, won't it? Oh, they're still not in the right order, there we go. We've got the 20mm here. Then we've got the 30mm, there we go. And finally, last but certainly not least, we've got the 40mm. So all of those that you've got, and they're 10 metres. And when I say they're 10 metres, I don't mean there's 10 metres in the pack. There's 10 metres per roll. So you've actually got 50 metres in there of the low tack tape for £6.99. You see, I told you it was worth getting up early. The early bird catches the deal. There we go. There's limited stock on these, I should point out. This is the low budget version of Jewellery Maker's fully powered Lazy Susan that spins round. But I'm having to do it with my fingers because we can't stretch to the budget. Because we keep selling this stuff too cheap, you see. £6.99, 5 different rolls of the low tack tape. You get 5, 10, 20, 30 and 40mm in there. There we go. What more could you ask for? Crafter's best friend, low tack tape. There we go. Right. We've got a lot to get through this morning. We're whizzing through it. Lots of deals. So next we've got which are we going to next, Ellie? The aqua pens. We'll go to the aqua pens. Oh, the little ones. There we go. We've got 2. Oh, here we go, the TriColors. The TriColors. Who knows about TriColors out there? Many of you do. Spectrum Noir pens, of course, always popular, always synonymous with quality, good design. We've got this ergonomic design, of course, on here. But what I like about these is they are designed very specifically to complement each other. So shall we have a quick look? Can I open the packaging? I'm opening it anyway. I should point out that this should be $19.99 for both of them. $19.99 is what it should be. But, oh, we've got the overhead cam. I didn't see that. Yeah, there we go. He's thought ahead this morning, haven't you? Oh, my word, they're $9.99 for both. $9.99 for both. I can lay them down then if you've got the overhead. Look, $9.99 for both sets. So you're actually getting 6 pens, but you're actually getting 6 pens, but you're actually getting 18 colourways, aren't you? So you've got this sort of ergonomic design. What I like about this, comfortable to hold, don't roll about on the counter. So if you're a bit, abrasive like me and you're throwing it down, you haven't got to worry, it's going to fly away. It's like, what's that, less than 50 pence a pen when you work it out. So you're getting 6 pens, but you're getting 18 colours. Because you're getting 3 in each. So in here, you've got the different nibs. You've got the same nibs, but you've got the different colours that complement each other. Ben, how do you get 3? How do you get 3 different nibs on one pen? Anything's possible, you know. So we've got the tan there. We've got the sepia. Do you say sepia or sepia? Sepia, I say. There we go. And of course, they complement each other. And then finally, which one's this? This is the slate you've got. So the idea is that the colours in these complement each other, of course. Great for blending, working together. So that's why they're called the TriColors. Now, the ones I'm looking at the moment, these are the essential neutrals. So just very quickly to run through the different colours that you get. On this one, tan, sepia and slate. On the next one, we've got burgundy, chestnut and desert and topaz. There we go. Oh, it says all 3. Chestnut, desert and topaz. I was reading that. There we go. Desert and topaz. There we go. And then we've got... I think we've connected the wrong one together there. Look, put the wrong one on there. This is slate, flint and bark. Put the wrong lid on one, you see. So you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different colours in the pack amongst 3 pens. But that's not all you get, of course, because you're actually getting 2 colours. So these are the essentials in this one. And then you're getting as well the colour basics as well. So you can both of those in for $9.99. Really handy to stock up your crafty stash, but also a good gift, good stocking filler. But you got, children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews going off to art college or doing A-level art or something like that. Really, really handy indeed. And, of course, if you were watching the show yesterday or the day before, you will have seen in the Spectrum Noir collection, they have as well all the different colouring techniques on the YouTube channel and so on and so forth. So if you get your hands on these and you go, that's great, I've got the TriColors, but what's the best way to use them? What's the best way to put them together? What's the best surfaces to use them on? Check out their YouTube channel because it's got lots and lots of different demos that you can catch up with. $9.99. Oh, we've got it all here, haven't we? Just having a quick sip of my brew. Nice crafty brew. I love that. Right, so there you TriColors. There we go. But we've also got as well the sparkle pens as well. Who doesn't love a bit of sparkle, eh? Especially on the run-up to Christmas. Especially on the run-up to Christmas. Now, these are separate. These are available separately, I should just point out. But I just want to show you the 2 different choices that we've got. So we've got Antique Vintage, which is this one here. The Antique Vintage. Let me grab these out. Can I get these out? Yeah. Better check. So the price on the screen is the price that these are going out at. But yet this is per set. So there are 2 different sets here. So they come in this little case here. If you've not used these before, these are pretty straightforward to use. Obviously, you pull off the end, And then what you do is you give them a shake and you give them a bit of a squeeze and whatnot on the casing here. And what you find is the ink comes down here. There we go. And there's a little stopper. And then once that's full, you're good to go. And you've got sort of this artist's brush nib. So really, really good whether you want to do sort of more fine work on the very tip of the nib there, or so you're doing more colouring, so to speak. Almost like a paintbrush. Great as well for sort of calligraphy type writing. That's very popular these days as well, isn't it? Very, very popular indeed these days. So really nice indeed. So the colourways, you're getting 2 choices of colourways in the different packs. So in this particular one here, we have got, this one's macaroon, but we've also got peacock blue, and we've got fig as well. Fig, peacock blue, and macaroon. There we go. I'll just very quickly show you the other one as well, because you've got 2 choices. So that's the antique vintage collection there. But we've also got tint and tone as well. Tint and tone. Just grab those out of there as well. There we go. Good for your nighttime scenes, these, on your tint and tone. So you've got the onyx black, you've got starry sky, and you've got crystal clear. Now, the crystal clear is really, really good, of course, for going over. It might be pre-printed cardstock. You might be accenting something that you want to use it for. It'll go over the top of the colours, and it will just leave behind that glitter, which is what you want to achieve. It will leave behind that glitter, and that's what you want, without shielding completely whatever it is you're going over. I've seen some fantastic demos using this. Really, really nice indeed. Again, same principle. Give it a shake, give it a squeeze. The ink fills the little chamber here, and then you end up with this sort of paintbrush sort of calligraphy come nib here. Really, really nice indeed. There you go. So, details and the price on the screen there for you. GK2017 if you particularly want the glitter brush pens. There you go. $11.69 is the price. $11.69 is the price. And don't forget, we have the 2 colourways. That particular one there, which is the sparkle tint and tone. And then we've got the antique as well. But they're $11.69 per pack. Well, we like the deal. But have you got a better deal for us? Your hard work this morning, you lot home. You want an even better deal? We've got one. I know that won't have come as any surprise to many of you at home, but we have the self-healing mat. Now, we've got a little bundle here. This should be $19.97. $19.97. Just bear that in mind while we're going through what you get. So you get, of course, the 12 by 12 self-healing mat in there as well. I'm just going to have a quick sip of my tea because of my throat. The deal price, by the way, was $16.99. It was $16.99 when we had this on. But not today. Not today. The price is coming down. The price is coming down. $14.99 today. Don't forget, this is the Hobby Maker Rewind Show. That means we're going through some of the best-selling items from yesterday, from the best deals as well, some of the most popular items. And what you're getting in there was $16.99. This morning it's down to $14.99. Excuse me. Coughing down the microphone at you at home. Sorry. Excuse me. $14.99, saving £2 on that. What am I getting? You're getting the self-healing mat, which is 12 by 12. You've got centimetre measurement on one side. Excuse me. I think I'm done now. You've got centimetres on one side. You've got inches on the other side. It's 12 by 12. 12 by 12. So if you've got the 12 by 12 sheets, you're doing maybe scrapbooking, or you're just buying 12 by 12 paper pads, this is ideal. Great for making envelopes and that sort of thing on here. You've got the different guidelines on here as well, as you can see, and so on. So this is the self-healing mat. What does that mean, self-healing mat? Well, what it means is, if you're using your craft knife on here, you're scoring away, and almost instantaneously, when you look at it, even though you've cut into the mat, you struggle to see where you've cut into it. It almost, it closes the cut back up in a strange kind of way. It's very, very clever, very clever. And with this particular bundle, you also get the craft knife, and you get the ruler as well. So you're getting the craft knife and the ruler and the self-healing 12 by 12 mat, all for $14.99. It was a deal yesterday. It was a deal yesterday, and it was $16.99 instead. So that was the deal price yesterday. So that's not even what it would normally be. Yesterday it was $16.99 on a deal. It's $14.99 this morning. $14.99. Wake Up with Hobbymaker, the place to be for fantastic deals. There we go. If you want to get your hands on those, don't forget you can shop ahead. We don't have many of these little bundles left, which is why we've been able to do them at $14.99. So please, please make sure if you've got these in your baskets, you get these checked out. Now, you're also getting 2 blades with a knife, as you can see in the picture. I should just mention that. You're actually getting 2 blades. So you're getting the self-healing mat, 12 by 12, inches one side, centimetres either side. You've got the different guides on there. You're getting the ruler in there as well. Again, centimetres and inches on there. It's got sort of a grid, if you like, element to it as well. So when you're laying it up over the top of something that you are measuring, you can make sure that your ruler is nice and straight because you've got the guides on there as well. And it's a nice wide ruler as well. So a lot of you crafters, you like to, as you're using them, you hold them down with your fingers on one edge, and that's going to help to keep your fingers away from the blade if you are cutting along there. Yeah, so that's really good. And again, it's just easy to hold. It's easy to hold. So you're getting the craft knife there with 2 blades, the mat and the ruler, $14.99. Now, if you've just joined us, it is worth... Got that in the bin there. It is worth noting that if you've just joined us or you're new to Hobbymaker, we do something called the Hobbymaker Pledge. And what that means is you'll always pay the lowest price of the day. So, whatever items you see on the show this morning, if they should come down even further throughout the day, you'll only pay the lowest price. So it's always good. A lot of our regular viewers, what they'll do is they'll pop items in their basket and they trust Hobbymaker. They know that's the maximum price they're going to pay. There's a good chance it's going to come down. They check out because we process all of our orders at midnight, and that means if the price falls in the meantime, you still only pay the lowest price. But it's a great way to make sure the item's yours, because if you don't check out, if it's just in your basket and we've got limited stock and somebody phones our free phone UK-based call centre 24 hours a day upstairs, they might nick it out of your basket. Yeah, and you'll only pay 1p&p. $3.95 all day. All day. Right, what we're looking at next. So we're looking at the Shimmer Rolls. Now, the Shimmer Rolls are self-adhesive. We're going to have a closer look at these. You're getting 10 Shimmer Rolls in here. I'm just going to pick one up here that we've not opened yet. $39.90 is what it should be if you were to get all 10. When you think £3.99 normally per roll, today, $19.99 for all 10. All 10. What is Diamond Sparkle Self-Adhesive Shimmer Roll? I'll tell you. It is a fantastic bundle of 10 different colours. It is self-adhesive. Obviously, it has encapsulated glitter, which means, as much as we love glitter, you don't get it all over yourself. It's great for die cutting as well. You can put that through your die cutting machine as well with a self-adhesive shimmer, and then you can. It's really good for intricate dies. So if you're getting something out that's fairly intricate, you can use that through your die cutting machine. You just peel off the back end, and jobs are good. And if that's not enough, on the back of this one, which has been well used, you can see you've got the guides on there as well. You've got the grid marks. That's going to enable you to cut it nice and square. You've got measurements on there as well in centimetres, so that you can see if you want to just manually cut it out. There you go. There we go. And you're getting 10 different colours. What colours are we getting, Ben? I hear you cry. Well, the ones that are on the desk. They're the colours that we're getting. I'll run through them. Now, because all the packaging has been taken away, because we've already opened them, I don't know what the official colour names are, so we're going to go with Ben's colour system. I don't know what that is yet. But we're getting sort of this mint green. We're getting ruby slipper red, or cherry red, that could be, couldn't it? Now we've got a lighter green here. Maybe that's the mint green. What do we think? Oh, it's somewhat more of a sagey green. He's getting into his sage, isn't he, Adam, with his allotment already? We've got gold. We've got green. That's sort of Christmas green, that one, isn't it? I'll go for Christmas green on that. We've got Snow White. Is that the official name? No. I was going to go for more platinum. Ooh. I love this. This is sort of an aqua kind of blue, isn't it, this one? We've got Midnight Black. We've got, is that lavender? Is that a bit light for lavender, maybe? Ellie's gone purple. All right, we'll go for purple. And pink. I suppose, no, actually, I take that back, Adam. I'm looking at the screen, I would say that is lavender. That is more lavender. It is, isn't it? And pink. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's all your colours. There you go. $19.99 is what you're paying for all 10. Normally, $3.99 a roll, down to $1.99 a roll. It doesn't get any better. How are you lot getting on with the anagram? Have you worked out the anagram yet? Have you been sending in your answers yet? That's what you want to know, because time is running out. Don't forget to email studio@hobbymaker.co.uk if you know what the anagram is. Can we see the anagram again? For anybody that's missed it. We'll see if we can find that for you again. There we go. There we go. It looks like abracadabra. Abracadabra. That's today's anagram, don't forget. Email in your answers. If you get that right, you could win £25 credit. You could win £25 credit. Okay, we've got so much to go through on the show today. And I'm looking forward to our 7 o'clock show because we've got fantastic guests. Somebody I know you're all going to love seeing. Somebody that you all complain we don't see enough of. That's all going to change. 7 o'clock, Hobby Maker Highlight, brand new launch. Stay tuned for that. So just a quick reminder of the everyday word Edgeables. This is the 3-piece. We've got a few different sets on here. So this particular one, with All My Love, we've got, in fact, I'm going to pop them down there so I can flick through them. We've got With All My Love, Happy Birthday, Just For You. Just For You, Happy Birthday, With All My Love. And they're sizable as well because they're just short of sort of, well, they're 5.8 inches. So you're getting on for 6 inches by about 3.5 inches. So they're a sizable die. And if you're not familiar with the Edgeables, you can see there from the artwork on the front, what these dies actually do is they cut this top edge here, leaving you with the intricate design that's actually cut out. But this edge just along the bottom here keeps the top bit attached to the bottom bit where it also cuts out the remainder of the design. So you can see it's cutting away the excess around here while retaining it here. You could put a bit of acetate behind there maybe if you wanted to. There's all sorts of things you could do with these. There we go. $12.99. That's not each, by the way. If you've just joined us, that's not each. I mean, they're normally at least that each. But we've got limited stock, which is why we're able to do you a great deal this morning. $12.99 for all 3. For all 3. If you've got those in your basket, make sure you check out. Many of you have checked out already. Do not miss out on those. We've got limited stock available. Now, who doesn't mind a bit of glitz and glamour in the morning? I know I don't. We've got the fantastic Crafter's Companion travel bags here, craft bags in here. Now, we've got 3 different designs. 3 different colourways, should we say. Because the bags themselves are all the same. You get 3 choices of colour. This particular one is, who can guess what this one's called? This is an animal. So it's purple, obviously. Who knows what the animal is? It's not actually made from the animal, in case there's anybody thinking of writing in. No animals were injured in these. Cheetah. It's purple cheetah. There we go. Now, these are always popular whenever we've had them on. And again, Hobby Maker Rewind is all about the most popular items from previous shows. And this is no exception. Always popular. You've got lots and lots of different storage areas in here. And this opens right out. You've got a hook at the end. That's going to enable you to hang it as well, which is really useful. So you can hang it at home. You might want to hang it on the back of your door. Maybe you don't leave it hung on the back of the door, but maybe when you're filling it, loading it, whatever it is, you have it hung up on the back of the door there so that you know where everything is, you can pop it away. And it folds up into this really nifty little bag with the handles as well. Now you've got dual handles on here, so if you forget to zip it, well, don't zip it all the way, you don't need to worry because it's not going to come apart. On the outside, we've got this handy little pocket. One of the things I really like about these bags, actually, both related to the same thing, really, is I think you get a quality zip on here. You do get a quality zip. They're not cheap zips. You know, sometimes you buy something and you get it off some popular, you know, shopping websites, and you get it home, and you know, it looks great on the website, but the zip's a bit naff, and it doesn't last. On here, you've got a good quality zip, and you've got the tab on the end of the zip as well. That makes it much easier to open and close for all of us, but particularly if you've got dexterity issues, really handy indeed. So you've got that handy external pocket there. Let me show you the size of that. You're getting a lot of stuff in there. You're getting a lot of stuff in there. A lot of stuff. So that's the little external pocket. I'm just going to open it up so you can see inside again. So inside you've got several different compartments. You've got these clear compartments here so you can see what's in there. But what I like about this is if you pop something in here and it leaks, you know, you got your ink and it leaks, or you put your water brush in there and it leaks, whatever, it's sort of a self-contained pocket. You wipe it all out, keeps it nice and neat. You've got 2 of those, 3 of those in actual fact, and you've got this extra bit here at the end. Now, not a lot of people know this, but this bit here is detachable. If I can get it off, there we go. There we go. So that's detachable. So you can take that little bit separately. So you might want to use that perhaps as a pencil case or something like that. Keep all your colours in there, your pens and bits and pieces, and you can detach that. And that means when you've got, maybe this is your permanent sort of, you know, I'm going out to my craft workshop, I keep all my essentials in the main bit of the bag here, but this is something you're using every day. You can simply zip that back on. So that's really handy. And again, it's a good size. Really useful indeed. So I love that. So this bit is detachable. You've got the 3 clear pockets on the inside. You've got the extra pockets on the outside as well. You've got the double handle as well. It's really nicely made. That's not going anywhere. That's not going anywhere. And it's got the hook, which is going to enable you to hang it up either when you're using it, when you're filling it, when you're loading it, whatever it is, you can do that. Now these normally, the price on these are normally $29, are they normally? About £30 normally. $29.99. Not this morning though. $23.99. So you're saving yourself £5 or £6 this morning. That's going to cover your postage and some for the rest of the day. So we've got purple cheetah. That's one of your choices. Next one here. Who can guess what this one is? Floral. There we go. Does what it says on the tin. And then this one here is the navy watercolour. This is the navy watercolour. Now it's worth noting, of the three, navy watercolour, you've got the floral and you've got the purple cheetah. They're all the same design bag, so you're getting the same pockets in there. Inside and out, you're getting the hook, you're getting the detachable pocket as well. In all of those, normally just short of £30. Today, $23.99. But this one here, which is the navy watercolour, is a TV exclusive. You can only get this through TV because it's TV exclusive. There you go. $23.99. Don't forget, get your hands on those. Get your hands on those. Very popular. Very, very popular indeed. It's time. It's the bit you've all been waiting for. Everybody wants to know, am I going to win the 25 quid? We've had lots and lots of entries this morning. Who knows what Orsagabra actually spells on today's anagram? Are we going to find out? Here we go! Scoreboard! Scoreboard. We had lots and lots of people enter this morning with a chance to winning their £25 credit to their Hobbymaker account. But this morning's winner is none other than Jodie Blackhurst. Well done, Jodie. Can we give her a nice big round of applause already? Jodie, you got a better response with the clap and the round of applause than I got with the sympathy for the sore throat. So you're doing well. And you got 25 quid. And you got 25 quid. Do not forget... Listen to him. Do not forget to join us again tomorrow for more fantastic fun and games. But after the break, we have got a fantastic guest who I know many of you will have been looking forward to seeing. I'm looking forward to working with her. I've not seen her for many years until this morning. And she's bringing us some exclusive designs, some fantastic launches, and some even better deals. Coming up after the break with some more Wake Up with Hobbymaker and the Hobbymaker Highlight.
Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on Hobbymaker.
Hobbymaker are proud to work alongside some of the biggest brands in the industry. Keep watching for these brands and many more here on Hobbymaker.
Hello, it's Gwen here from Creative Expressions. I just wanted to let you know about my last shows for this year, which are going to be on Tuesday and Wednesday next week, the 21st and 2nd of December. I have got an amazing collection for you. These are some of my favourite picks from shows we've done in the past. So I have some paper cuts dies and I have some products which you might find somewhat surprising. So I hope you can join me then.
Are you having trouble finding the perfect gift? Then why not treat them to the new gift card from Hobbymaker at hobbymaker.co.uk. Simply scroll down to the bottom where it says gift cards, click and you'll be taken to the right place. Decide between posting the card or delivery by email and then decide how much you want to add. You choose the value. So what do you get the crafter that's got everything? Why not treat yourself or them to the Hobbymaker gift card?
Here at Hobbymaker, we want your shopping experience to be as simple as possible. That's why you can buy as many items as you like all day and only pay one postage and packaging fee. It doesn't matter what weight, size or quantity of your order or how many times you check out that day, you still will only be charged one P&P. Shopping made simple with Hobby Maker.
Hobby Maker are live from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day on Sky Channel 670, Freesat Channel 807 and Freeview Channel 73. You can also watch on YouTube via some smart TVs, your computer and phone.
And we're back. A very, very good morning to you. As you can see, I've been joined by the delectable Debbie Moore from Debbie Moore Designs. Here she
Morning.
is. Mwah. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing very well. Very hyper. Very excited.
She's had a lot of coffee this morning. That's what we want, though, isn't it?
Yes. Actually, to be honest, I have caffeine-free coffee.
Oh.
I'm not supposed to have caffeine because I'm hyper enough.
Oh, right. Oh, blimey. I don't know what they've been putting in her coffee then. I could do with some of that. She's all bright and sparkling this morning. It is the excitement
to be
because
here.
We've got some great stuff coming up today.
Yes.
Some great stuff. And it's lovely to have you at Hobby Maker.
And don't forget, it's Christmas this week.
And it is Christmas
week. Dead excited. This is my first day of Christmas.
Is it?
Because I've been focused on trying to get all this ready. And I'm like, everybody's like, what about Christmas cards? And I'm like, go away, I need to do this. Now, Christmas top, Christmas sparkle, fingers, nails, the lot.
She's all ready to go. She doesn't need to have a shower now between now and Christmas, do you? She's all ready to go. I love the sparkly top,
Thank
actually.
you.
It just shows your nails again, because I didn't notice that.
It's just
They've gone all sparkly.
I wanted it to... You can't really see, only when I move.
We'll see a bit later in the close-up, because we're doing some demos, aren't we?
Yes, definitely.
Keep an eye out for Debbie's sparkly nails in the demos. We're looking forward to that. Now, Debbie, it's great to have you here at Hobby Maker.
Thank you.
And we're going to be doing a lot more work together here at Hobby Maker.
We have. So obviously, Debbie Moore Designs has, people have known, been in the industry 13 years.
Yes.
But we're new to Hobby Maker, and I've started doing shows, I think, in October or November.
Recently, yeah.
So yes, but you'll be seeing a lot of me. In fact, I'm back here next week and the week after. So with different things. But today is really exciting because it's a brand new launch.
We love a launch here on Hobby Maker. We love it. And in actual fact, one of the reasons that people tune in, of course, for the Wake Up with Hobby Maker shows from 6 till 8 is because we bring them some great deals, some exclusive deals, some early bird catches the deal as well before they get to work, and some fantastic launches. And this morning's no exception. 7 o'clock hour is, of course, the Hobby Maker highlight. And this morning's no exception because you brought us something absolutely brilliant.
Yes, so I always like to make sure we cater for everybody. So we have card making kits, we have metal dies, we have digital, we have so many things. And we're starting off with our extravaganza.
Yes.
Now, the kit is made up of 2 different kits. You can buy it separately, but it's a big bundle for better savings.
Yes.
So the top bit is our card making kits, and it's our Ice Queen Volume 2, The Magic of Winter. It says it all. You know, we're in the wintry season, everybody. You want something to craft with to give you that magic. And so this is Volume 2. We brought out Volume 1 about, started about 3 years ago. So we have actually been working on the next one. We've been inspired by that colour palette, but I've done a twist on it and give you some ombre effects. Now, as you've seen it, you are getting, that's the top bit that we had a look at, which was the card making kit. And you've got adorable character. I mean, how would you say a bear in armour? Adorable. But the bear's on its own as well, okay, without the armour. So you've got those options as well. But then we have him in armour. So he looks cute there, doesn't he?
Yes, yes.
And then obviously he's in for a fight and he's got his armour on as well.
So
and
don't cross it. He's cuddly, but don't cross him.
Definitely. And then you've obviously got some really characters and knives. So it give you that kind of fantasy feel throughout. And it is a beautiful collection. And with Debbie Moore Designs, this comes with a forever code as well.
Yes.
So you get the physical kit. So you're going to get 24 sheets of the card making kit and 15 sheets of the concept, which is the second row. We haven't had a look at it yet.
No.
And you all know that I like, well, you might know, Ben, but I love card making, but one of my favourite things is dimensional. But with my concept cards, you don't have to measure.
Yes.
You just cut it out and then you have the option down there. So the concept card enables you to do side scenes, you've got rocker cards, you've got slider cards as well, and then you've also got some easel cards in there, and what else? You've got one more, which I can't remember. What have we got? Side scenes, there we go.
Side scenes.
So you've got those in there, you've got 15 sheets in there to do those concepts, and 24. So that is a 39 sheets in total kit that you're going to get, but it never runs out because you have a forever code.
Now, for anybody that's not familiar with the Forever Code concept, and of course anybody that's familiar with Debbie Moore Designs will be familiar with the code. It's almost like it's a 24-hour gift, 24-hour craft shop almost, because you can just keep downloading.
Definitely. So the idea is you're going to get these 39 sheets home.
Okay.
And you'll be able to make some fabulous designs. It'll come with an inspiration sheet, but then there's a code in there.
Yes.
Don't throw that away. So what you see on the screen now, you're going to get that, but then you're going to have the option to download it.
Right.
So essentially, you get this artwork for life to be able to enjoy and create. Great for scrapbooking, card making, doing beautiful projects with it. And remember, because it's a printable option, you can then print on different mediums.
Oh, I love that. I love that. So in actual fact, essentially anything that will go through your printer, you can print on that.
Exactly.
I'm just thinking outside the box a little bit here, so bear with me. But even down to things like people do a lot of cake decorating and so on. You bring it on that sort of that food, like the rice paper.
Yes, the rice
you've got
paper.
the printer that will do the rice paper, because that's really popular. I can imagine some of these sort of fantasy designs on
You can
those.
put that on there and we give you permission. Our
Brilliant.
angel policy, as long as you create something, whatever it is, you can make as money for charity or for yourself.
I love it. Maybe putting it on the transfer paper and putting it onto tote bags, and
you can go crazy with it. So remember, you are getting a choice of either both individual kits, or we have an extravaganza price.
I love it. And you know, the other thing I love about this as well is, if you want to be layering up and decoupaging and so on, you can, because you can keep printing.
You can keep doing it.
You're not using your stock.
No, you're not.
I love it. I love it. Don't forget, you can get your hands on these individually, as Debbie said, but the extravaganza is the way to go. And with each of these, you're going to get the forever code. And that means that your stock, essentially, is never going to run out. You've got a constant supply.
Definitely.
Just keep your ink and your cardstock going, and you can print as much as you like. I love the fact as well that you can make and sell, like you've said, and put these on those different things. So there we go. Details on the screen at the moment. $34.98 is the price on the screen at the moment, but it's the Hobby Maker highlight.
It is.
And what does that mean? That means fantastic and exclusive deals. Just $24.98. Just $24.98 this morning for the bundle together. So you're getting the two different kits.
You are.
I love that. And you're getting the forever code with both of them, which I really like as well.
So with regard to the collection, now we've done the paper option, but I always know that there's people out there that do digital as well. So what we've also got on the show is we've got the brand new USB key, and I've even put it in with some print magic called the Winter Print Magic, which I will be demonstrating in the first demonstration. So with this USB key, it works with any computer in the world, PC, Mac and Linux, even the new Windows 11, and you can actually use it, as long as your computer isn't older than 10 years old, you'll be totally fine. You pop it in, follow the instructions, and we'll be showing you how it works. Now, you don't just get the USB key that you see there. Now, there's a minimum of 1,500 elements. I stopped counting about then, everybody.
1,500?
1,500 printable elements on there. And you'll be able to do things like you've got, a little bit of what we saw in the card kit, but then you've got so much more because you've got bags in there, you've got boxes, you've got digi-stamps, which I need to show you an amazing sample that's been done with that. But then if you look at the next step down, this kit comes with the print magic, which is this one is here. So you get both of it together. So that is the kit. So you're going to get the print magic, which is an iridescent powder, ultrafine, that will encapsulate the glitter and make your actual designs just jump out.
Now, we were talking about this just before the show, weren't we, the glitter there, and it's something that I hadn't seen before, and you showed me the way that you can accent sort of icicles with it and use it in backgrounds and so on. It's absolutely fantastic the way that works, and it still allows some of the colour to come through from behind.
It'll actually enhance it. This particular one has been designed to work with this collection, so you're going to get that in there.
Brilliant. So you're getting all of that in that one kit.
Yes.
I love that. So you're getting the USB, you're getting the downers, 1,500 elements,
Yes.
which is a minimum.
And that's printed at that size. We're going to be talking.
Unbelievable. And, of course, as well, you're getting the glitter at the front there too. $19.99. $19.99. That's absolutely incredible. We're in for some fantastic deals today. Some fantastic deals. You've already seen the Hobby Maker Highlight Extravaganza bundle. We've already shown you the USB bundle that we've got there as well. But there's so much more to come from Debbie. $19.99 is your price on that. $19.99 is the price on that. So don't forget, get it in your basket. Get it in your basket. If you've got it in your basket, make sure that you check out because we've got some great launches on the show. We don't want to get those sold out. You don't want to miss out on those, and that would be very easy to do if you're not careful.
So I am going to show you that, but I think we need to share with them those 2 dies before we start the demonstration.
Yes, I think you're absolutely right. I think you're absolutely right. Something else that I can't believe it. There's so much to get in the show today. So much to get in the show today. So we've also got this little die collection. Now, funnily enough, do you want to talk about these?
I'm going to come over,
you
yes.
pop over this way.
So,
talk about these, because there's something special about these.
So the nesting dies, the matching nesting dies, I've been doing them for the last couple of years. And the idea behind them is they're a standalone nesting die, and you can use them for mat and layering.
Yes.
Okay, but because of the launch that we have on today's show, these 2 on today's show only are extra special.
Yes.
Because they come with a forever code that has designs, not necessarily on the actual new ice cream collection. You have got things for the new year, you've got florals, you've got Valentine's, you've got toppers that will go in these.
Yes.
And it's only on these, okay? So this is an exclusive thing with the launch.
Yes.
So we have them with 2 different nesting dies today, the matchets. So the matchets mean, so you're going to get these ones, you've got the ovals there that you can see there. Okay, so you're going to get that set of dies that will come with a sheet in there with a code to get 10 different design sheets in different themes to work with it at that amazing price.
And we can't stress to you enough, that is an exclusive.
This one is,
today only deal. It's a today only deal. So don't miss out on that. You're not just getting the nested dies there. You're getting the forever code as well, enabling you to download.
But these are design forever codes. Yes.
Yeah, fantastic.
So, and then we have the other one. So these also I've picked them. So they will. The idea with my match it, if it says the word match it means it matches something. Just so you all know out there.
Yes.
However, with this collection, we're giving something extra.
Yes.
So you'll be able to do the nesting dies, and you can do the mat and layers with it to work with all your crafty stash. But with Debbie Moore products, you'll be able to use them with Debbie Moore designs, but on these 2 collections we've got an extra. I've given you a Christmas present extra for everybody joining in today.
We knew you were feeling festive this morning, Debbie, but we didn't expect you to be gifting us stuff as well. I love that. That is an exclusive. Do not miss out on that. And the price, I think, is just phenomenal, considering that you get those extra downloads today.
Yes, so you're going to get 10 sheets, different 10 sheets.
Different 10 sheets. And they work with these dies, don't they?
Definitely.
And I like the fact as well that you said that they are, you've got a range of different. It's not just thinking Christmas, is it?
No, it's not Christmas.
No.
What I've decided is I wanted you to get crafting for the new year.
Yes.
So you've got, if you forget, this is a trick that I did years ago as a designer. If you forget to give somebody a Christmas card,
yes,
do say that you do a New Year cards and give everybody a New Year. So you have some toppers in there for New Year, new beginnings. You have also in there some cards, toppers for Valentine's.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
some
not
cute ones as well.
Yes.
And you've got some live quotes. So they are toppers that you'll be able to use with your crafty stash.
Yes.
And you'll be able to use the dies to actually die cut them out.
Brilliant. And I love something like New Beginnings because it's so versatile. It could be the new year, it could be a new job, it could be a new baby.
Definitely.
It could be a new home.
It could be everything. So you're going to get those as an extra bonus.
Get those as an extra bonus. $14.99. 14.99. Can't believe that. I think that's
While the stocks last.
While stocks last.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. You've hit the nail on the head there, Debbie. So if you've got it in your basket, do get it checked out, because people do ask us, how do you get such great deals in the morning on the wake-up shows? A couple of ways. Sometimes we just don't have mountains and mountains of stock.
No.
It's something from the day before. It's done really, really well. But another way is we do exclusive launches, but we can't do them continuously.
Definitely.
There has to be a limit on this.
Can I just, before I go and do the demonstration, can I just show this sample? I mean, we've got some amazing samples that we've done, but this has been done by my friend Bella.
Yes.
And she will be coming to Hobby Maker because she is an amazing artist and watercolour. But on the USB key that we are going to have in a second, we'll look in a second, has digi-stamps. So what she's actually done is she's taken this character that you can see there and printed it on watercolour paper, and then she's masked it to create the scene with teared paper, and then she's actually coloured it in. So it's showing you that you don't just have to do cards, you can do beautiful artwork for gifts as well. So it's just one way of using the USB key.
And what about sort of the policy on these? If we wanted to create something like this and sell it,
you can, of course you can.
Wow. I mean, imagine the value of that. If you had that on your online shop, if you had it in your craft store or something like that, and you had something like that on there, I mean, that's a really good item, isn't it?
It is. And the thing about it is, by having it digital, what she's done is she's made it smaller. Can you see?
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to talk about that when I come to demonstrate. By having a USB key that's available as a physical USB key or digital on today's show, you can actually print to whatever size you want.
And I think as well, you know, there's a lot of people out there over the years who we've talked about digital crafting and so on, and they can be a little bit, or they have been in the past, a little bit frightened of it, but it's actually really easy.
Technology's
really
changed.
Popular, isn't it?
Yeah, it has.
I love it.
Okay, so I'm going to go nip over and we'll
absolutely.
get started.
Fantastic. We're looking forward to seeing some great demos from Debbie Moore, of course. Don't forget, and I can't stress this enough, we've got some exclusive deals on here today where you can only get the downloads with the nested dies today, but we've also got limited availability on some of these items as well. So please don't miss out. Please don't miss out. Okay, so details on the screen at the moment. Don't forget you can order ahead by visiting the website. You can call also our free phone UK-based 24-hour-a-day call centre. The number's on the screen at the moment. We'll be happy, of course, to help. And order on the website, www.hobbymaker.co.uk. Just head over to the show, watch live, and below, all the items on today's show are available on pre-order. If you see the item on there and you think, oh, what if the price is going to come down? Don't worry. Our Hobby Maker pledge to you is you'll always pay the lowest price. So don't be frightened to check out. If the price comes down, you won't miss out. You won't miss out. If you order more than one item as well, don't forget to click Combine Order, because if you do, you'll only pay 1p and p all day. All day. Debbie,
we're going to have a look. Well, we're going to have a look at the USB key first, okay? Fantastic. We're going to start. Now, the USB key has been designed that you just pop it in, follow the instructions on the back. It tells you to click on the word interface and it will auto-run. And it's actually award-winning. We won an award for it because it's so easy. It's a click and print system. So when it actually comes up, you'll see the menu on the left-hand side, everybody. So we've actually already gone into the digi-stamp section, and if you click on the first image, that is just showing you how Bella printed off. Now, to print off, all you need to do is click on the top right-hand side, just there, and then your print preview will come up, and then you would click on print. And that's how easy it is to use my system. Wow. But we're going to click on cancel. And then you have to close the X at the top just there, and that'll bring you back. So if we click on design sheets, what will happen is you can see what you're going to get on there. So if you keep on going through the tabs, so this is the main concept, the design sheets. So you can see you've got all these characters, all these different colorways. Keep on going to another one. There we go. And if you just click on one of those there, whichever one you want, there you go, up will come up a design sheet. So there you can see you have got different shapes on there. Now this, if you collect my nesting dies, you can actually use them on all of them except the ribbon strip, or you can just simply fussy cut them. Now to close it down, you would then click on the X, and then it'll bring you back. So if we keep on going into the next section, you can see all the main characters that we have on here. So we have got from the design sheets, keep on going, and you can see you've got over 15 1,500 printable elements. If you click on another character, any of them, so it has that kind of fantasy feel.
Yes.
Okay, and there's the oval, so you can see that we have used shapes in there.
Yes.
The other one,
can use that with the
yes,
dies.
you can use that with a die if you wanted to. But the other one, like the arch frame, was on the last show that I did a few weeks ago. Yeah. So, but the idea is they're standalone. You can just cut them out. Okay. You come out of that, and then you go into the papers. I love the papers. Now the papers are great because you can use them with all your crafty stash. If you want a wintry theme, you just click on them. If you click on, keep on going, and we'll go into the next page, and then just click on one of the top ones, any of them. Yep, opal, this is a lovely one. It has that kind of wintry. Actually, we're going to use that one on today. You've got that kind of wood grain with the snowflakes. And then you keep on going through it. So this is how easy it is to use, and we're showing you all the different ones. What I want us to also do, if you keep on going very quickly through them, you've got hundreds of choices. And if you click on that last paper there, just that one there, one of those papers, this is my favourite paper because I love this. So you've got this, okay, scroll right down to the back. It's an A4 portrait, so you've got that option. Now you can make things smaller, but if you come out of here and go out, I want to show you, if you go into the projects, just on the bottom there, number 13, there you go. If you go into the projects, you'll find that you have a gallery. If you click on the gallery, just that one there, it gives you some inspiration. So that shows you how to do the side scenes, the rocker cards, and you can see some ideas. So if you scroll down, you can see how you're going to get the vibrancy of the colours. You've got the layers. You can see that we've used, we've got a snowflake die on today's show. And showing you how to use the different things on it and how to create some amazing designs. Now, all this artwork is original, so we've wanted to give you that fantasy feel, and you can see that we've used extra elements that we have on the show, from our stencils to our snowflake dies and but it's just giving you a little bit of inspiration of what you can create using this collection. Now, remember, if anybody is watching that doesn't do digital, you've also got the card kit on today's show. But this is something that you can work on. Now, this USB key is available. I mean, look how cool that is. A pillow box.
I love the fact you've got all the different, just looking at the screen in a minute, I love the fact you've got all the different projects, you've got projects to show you what you can do. I love the fact that it shows you how to make the bags, the boxes, you can use it for the toppers, the sentiments, all these different things. What I really like as well is that the characters and the papers come in these different colourways. Yeah. So if you've already got a crafty stash and you're thinking, you know, do you know what, I've got a bit of this particular colour card here, I want to get that used up, what can I get to go with that? Yeah. You can pick the appropriate colourway.
You have got so much on here. Now remember, this is the USB key with the print magic, but also we've got the, if you just want the digital option of the USB key, we have that on today's show as well.
So we can get just the digital download. We don't...
No, yes.
Just the digital download.
The whole collection.
The whole collection.
So the USB key that you just saw, you've got that as an option as well.
Yes.
So today's show, we have it on 3 different ways. You can actually have it with the print magic, which I'm going to demonstrate now.
Yes.
But if you want the USB key as a download only, so you don't actually... How it goes is you'll actually be emailed your link. You'll click on it and it'll download directly onto your computer. You will be charged postage, but then you'll get the postage back if you only order the digital download option. But the beauty about that is you'll be able to get it into, start using it tomorrow.
That's absolutely brilliant. Just absolutely brilliant. Just a bit of housekeeping on there. Like Debbie said, if you order that, our system does automatically charge postage on the first order, obviously, because that's just how the system works. You will get it back. Just give us a few days, you will get it back. Obviously, if you're ordering something else on the show, you may be paying postage anyway, so it may be irrelevant. But if that's all you're ordering, you will get the postage back. Just give us a few days. You do need to make sure as well that you have an active email address, okay, a current email address on your Hobby Maker account. Just make sure that you've got that. Otherwise, you're not going to get the download. And the last thing I would say as well is, if you are waiting for the email and it gets to sort of, you know, tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, and you go, I haven't seen that, check your trash, your junk email and so on, because, you know, that can happen. Just double check that before you get in touch, because the first thing we're going to do when you phone us up is we're going to say, have you checked your trash and your junk email? A bit like turn it off and turn it on again when you phone those call centres. So just make sure that you do that for us. That'd be absolutely fantastic. So Debbie, what are you going to be making for us?
So what I wanted to do is show you, by having the digital option, that you can change the sizes. So I've gone with the mint colour palette to start off with. And what I wanted to do, remember I said you can change the sizes. So if you printed it off as it was, this would print off like this, okay? So, but I've printed it off a little bit smaller. Can you see that? So I actually printed this off, I think it was 60%.
Yes.
When you go into the print, there's a section that you can change the percentage.
Yes.
Anybody can do that. And what I like about it is you can do the same with a backing paper. So there's a beautiful backing paper, but I wanted it smaller.
Yes.
So there you have that option.
Brilliant.
So I am using that on there. And talking about printing, on today's show, you need to check the website. We had some glossy paper and tissue paper on a while ago.
Yes.
I think it's on the end of the website. But what I've done here, so this has been printed off with just plain paper.
Yes.
But this is printed off. You can see the shine with a
Yes.
glossy. Now, at the moment, you've got the edge of the white, but that most printers will have that.
Yes.
Okay. And did we mention that about the card kit at the beginning?
Oh, yes. No, we didn't mention it, but we should mention it now, actually. Quite a good point. On the display that you've got a white border. That is just because we've printed that off quickly before the show. When you get the kit, it doesn't have, it's borderless.
No, for the backing papers.
For the backing papers.
Yes.
Yes, it's borderless. So you don't need to worry about that.
No. So
just ignore our white border. We've just printed that off.
Yeah, so it'll be edge to edge for the backing papers on the right-hand side,
Perfect.
okay? Toppers normally will come with a white border anyway.
Yes.
But it was just basically with the strikes that are happening with couriers, we wanted to make sure that the kit was here this morning.
Yes, so we've just printed it off quickly this morning. So just bear that in mind. The backing papers are borderless when you get those at home. And most printers will print them that way as well if you select the option.
Definitely. So what I want to do is I'm actually using the craft card that we have on today's show. Okay. So we have some craft card on today's show. I think it's 50 sheets for, oh my goodness, $8.99 I think it is.
Yeah. I'll tell you how much it is. Listen, it's that much. There's a lot in there. There's a lot in there.
So then what I've got is I'm just going to do some tearing techniques, okay? So you just tear towards you, in and out, shake it all about. So you have that, and you can see what I'm doing. That's just going to give them very, I'm almost like vintage feel. So at the moment I want to do with that. And then I am going to just do the same with this paper as well. So just to show you, I'm doing like a clutter card, which is loads of layers of papers, just to give loads of definition. And then what I want to do is just show you how you can just mix and match everything and print them off at different sizes. But then also incorporate, we've got a snowflake stencil on today's show that I haven't shown you yet.
No.
Okay, and we're going to put that in there. So I'm going to just start lining everything up. And then I've got pieces, you can see. So this is from the collection that we have on the card kit. I've used elements from the card kit, but also I have used them. I've lost my topper. I did cut it out, there you go. I have used them from the card kit as well. So just very quickly, because I thought this was done. Now, when you're actually cutting it out, you remember for the USB key, you can keep printing it.
Absolutely.
And you can print it on different sizes. However, the same aspect can be done for the forever code as well.
Brilliant.
So this is just going to sit in.
What I love about those actually, that looks like you have created that from scratch.
Yes, with the different layers. So this is giving me almost because I printed it off as A5 from this size, it looks like a topper. So I've made my own topper.
Yes.
Because it started off its life like this.
Yes.
And this is the beauty about it. So you can see that I'm just layering it up, okay? So that's now coming together, and then you stick it all together.
Okay.
By having everything, it's a beauty. I just love the versatility of it. Then I have snowflakes, and then this is something else I've done. I've picked the colours to go with some of the distress inks.
Oh, okay.
So check the website, because I know they have been in. I've gone with this mint and teal palette, and we are also going to be doing some print magic as well.
Okay.
And so what I'm going to do is, I think the card, let me show you on here. If you have a look on here, See this one here? Which way do you want me to look at it? Hold it that way. Can you see this? I've made a little embellishments in the bow by using that snowflake dye that you have.
Yes, yes.
And then I've coloured the actual, the mint with just some ink.
Ah, so like you say, you've kind of married them almost, haven't you?
Yes, with the papers.
You've thought about the colour combination to go with some of the distress inks as well.
Yes.
Great.
So I'm going to do some print magic. So I always recommend that you don't stick anything until you've done your combination. So this is what I want to do. Okay. But I want to print magic some of the elements on the character and some on the actual roses. Okay. So that's all ready, and now let's put it together. Now, print magic, we have the winter collection on the show. Yes. The way to describe it, it looks like talc. It is not talc. Yes. It's very ultra fine embossing powder that's been designed specifically for this technique. And the idea is you use it with a Versamark pen or basically an embossing ink. Yes. So if you've got any embossing ink. Now we have in the past, check the website, had print magic and glossy magic with the pens on. Yes. Okay. This one this is the winter pot that's been designed to work with these colours. Okay. And then all I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do the whole of the rose and I'm just colouring it in, and you can't see it. It's clear ink. The Versamark pen is dual-ended. And then all I'm doing is, as I said, I'm going to do that one and this one.
So what's the difference between the two ends?
One's thicker and one's thinner.
And that's it, it's just how fine?
That's it. Look, if I do that, you can see that one's thicker and one's thinner. Ah. And then you can go around different ways. Now, people ask me how long these pens last. I mean, this one I probably had about 2 years. I have a couple because I keep putting them down and then losing them. So let's put this on here. Let's grab a piece of paper.
And is there a time limit?
Not really, especially if you can batch. You know, I sometimes do batch card making. So I might do 10 cards the same. Yes. I would say sometimes, normally just at Christmas. I never have time the rest of the time. But when I started a long time ago, when I very first started, I used to sell my cards, used to make cards and go around my corner shop, leave, say, 30 cards and say, I'll see you in a month. Yes. And I would do it on sale or return and come back. Yes. And then that's how I started. Really? Yes. And that was about... There you go. Maybe 15 years ago. Wow. A long time ago now.
That's a good idea. Like very entrepreneurial.
What I've done now, while I was talking, I let it slip off. Don't tap it. Okay. You never tap print magic. The instructions are on there. Now, if I then just put this down a second.
I was going to say, because you've been a bit liberal there with the old print magic.
It goes a long way.
It does.
You will put it on everything. And how it works,
that's it. Leave that round for you.
Yeah,
there you
thank
go.
you.
That's all right.
So I'm going to hold it, and you hold it still. And when it starts to twinkle, this is the only way to explain it. When it twinkles at you, you know it's set. I can see it setting, it's enhancing it. And I've deliberately just done 2, so you can see the difference. That's it. So let me hold this up. Which way? Can you see that?
How easy is that to do?
Look at the difference. And when you feel it, it feels like I've actually got a glitter card.
Wow.
And so this looks great, but this looks better. The colour stands out more, and you've got that lovely, sparkly, glitterfying. And that's the word I made up. Glitterfying.
You glitterfied it.
Yes.
I like that.
So that's how easy it is to do.
It first.
And then what you can then do is so remember this comes with the, there is a kit on the website to check if you haven't got a Versamark pen. But if you had an ink pad, clear ink pad, you can cover the whole thing. Okay. So then all I'm doing is, actually I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to just start sticking everything together, otherwise we'll run out of time. So what I've done now is I'm going to just have that on there and put that on top. There we go.
Just a quick note so that you're aware, the glossy magic and print magic and Versamark pen, details are on the screen for those at the moment, $15.99.
I mean, it's a great thing to have. So I'm going to have that there. Bring that ripped down a little bit. I mean, you can have so much fun with this. So what I've done is I've literally just I printed off loads of different papers and then work them with them. And then remember, I've made this paper into a topper. And if you want to show while I'm putting this together the snowflake,
I will indeed.
I'm going to actually add the snowflakes as well.
So this is actually the these are the snowflakes that you've been using during the demonstration. So you've got snowflake metal dies here. This is just the silhouette, if you like. But look, depending on what material you're using them on, the sort of different effect that you can get there, and they're very intricate, Debbie.
They're lovely, aren't they? I think you've got a card.
I have.
Oh, no, it's
no,
here.
hang on.
There,
You pinched it. There we go. I've got it back now. They're very, very intricate indeed. I really like these. So we've got a little there we go, sample there. So you can see the different snowflakes in action there. And again, depending on what sort of material you're using to cut those out, you get different effects. You could, of course, use the powder there as well.
Yes, definitely. Yes.
Really nice. $12.99 for the die set. And in there, we're getting what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is that?
You're going to get a lot.
6, I think you've got in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's early, I'm still
6,
counting.
you do get 6.
Just checked. Yeah, you're getting 6 in there. Really, really nice indeed. $12.99 for those. And that's what Debbie's using at the moment.
And then I'm using,
Really nice.
also on the show, we have some foam pads and a pricking tool, and that's what I'm using, if you've not seen that before. You're going to have a go later on using these.
I am. We're doing something after the show. Debbie's going to go through some of the basics, the foundations of card making for me. Because do you know what? I've been in this business a long time behind here, but I don't do a lot of that. And I said to Debbie, I phoned her the other day, didn't I? I said, it's about time I actually had a go. And Debbie said, do you want me to show? I said, that'd be great. So you're going to show me later, aren't you?
I am.
We're going to do a little video blog. £9.90 was the price that just came up on the screen there at the moment. Down to $6.99. $6.99. And you're getting the pricking tool, and you're getting 12 sheets of the foam pads.
Yeah.
12 sheets. That's incredible. With the pricking tool as well, $6.99.
Don't
forget anything that you want to see. All of Debbie's items you can find on the website anyway, not just on today's show. Browse over to our suppliers, browse over to Debbie Moore Designs, and you will find a wide range of Debbie's items, not just for today's show, but in general on the website. Don't forget to get those in. And you'll only pay one lot of P&P, so it doesn't matter how many you order.
There's loads of things.
And that's what I like as well, because we don't do it as a special promotion, you know. It's always $3.95 for all day.
That's brilliant.
Love it. So, just to recap very quickly while Debbie's finishing that off, we have got 2 fantastic collections here forming one bundle. You can get them individually, but why would you want to? They also both come with their own forever codes, which means not only do you get the collections, but you can print off and print off and print off till your heart's content. It's almost like having a permanent supplier on your doorstep.
Definitely.
You haven't got to keep paying them.
I mean, what I've done while we've been chatting is I'm now putting this all together. So the top tip, which you will learn today, Ben, is stick to the same colour palette. Don't introduce too many colours. So what I've done is I've introduced the craft card to give a vintage feel, because there's brown on there and there's brown in this part here.
Okay.
And then what I've done is I've done the layering with the different papers, and I've torn it a little bit, and it's now coming together. And then I'm making my own bespoke embellishment. I've got a white bow, and then this is going to stick on there, but it's too white. So all I'm going to do is essentially get some ink. So if you're collecting your distress inks, or if you've already got some already, just get them out. And you can actually change, this is the snowflakes, by having basic dyes. The snowflake dye is brilliant. It's not just for Christmas, it's for winter as well. You can do loads of decorations with it, but these are great because you can actually do 3D. And then what I'm doing now is that's going to go on here. And this is now starting together. And then I have a smaller one to go inside. And that is, when you actually stick things together like this, you need a wet glue. Okay, so use any wet glue, put those together, and then I want the bow on that. And because it's stuck to the same colour palette that I've used, I've just used the mint and I've used the white. It's easy on the eye. That's the only way to explain it. And then it's on there, like so. And then what I will do, just to give a little bit more dimension, is I'm going to just rub some of the ink round, and we're done.
Brilliant. That's a really, really straightforward process, having all the different elements there. And that tearing technique, I love that. That's really straightforward. Brilliant. We've already got a message in. Don't forget you can message us studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. You can do it via the website. Good morning, Debbie and all.
Hello.
Debbie, your Ice Queen collection is absolutely stunning. That's from Julia Tierney in Edinburgh. Good morning, Julia.
Good morning, Julia.
Good morning. She absolutely loves it. I'll tell you what, we've had a lot of positive feedback about the Ice Queen collection in general.
It really is a lovely collection.
This is the second one, isn't it?
This is the second one, yep.
Brilliant. Look at that. You too could be creating that at home using the different kits, including, as well as you can see on there, the snowflake dies as well, which is off there to the side, $12.99. Brilliant. But that's not all we've got, is it?
No, I've got loads more.
You've also brought with you some MDF as well, the little MDF kit. And we've got one here that's, should we say, raw, ready to go. And the other one which has been decorated. There we go. So these come flat, don't they? And you get the little characters. So you've got, let me just pull that out of there. So these come flat, and then you can just, what you were showing me this earlier, you can put these round in any direction that you want to, in different slots and so on. And you've got the deer in there. You've got the tree. That looks like an oak tree. Is that an oak tree? Could be. Yeah. Like the tree of life.
It's a winter. It's a winter tree.
It's a winter tree.
It's a winter tree. That's all I'm saying.
It is. I love that. So you can get the little MDF kit, and can you see now? You can see it. Let me just bring that one down in front, the one that's been decorated as well. So that has got a really lovely winter theme, but you don't have to stick to those colours. You could use a wide range.
You can use anything with them. It's a lovely DIY project to have, and it's great. I mean, what I've done on there, and I'll be showing later on this afternoon when I'm back on. All I've done is I painted it with a grey paint.
Yes.
And then while the paint on the second coat, while it's wet, I have put glitter on.
Oh, that's it, just sprinkled the glitter on?
Yes.
Was that it?
Yes.
Nothing else?
Yes.
Lovely Christmas decoration. Again, might be a great gift for somebody.
Definitely.
I think as well, this would be a great project as well to do with your kids.
Yes.
As well. What a lovely, lovely...
But it's also a lovely just decoration to have in the home. It's very in at the moment with some of your home stores that you can actually pick up.
Yes.
And now you can create your own.
Because winter decorations don't have to be just for Christmas. They can just...
Definitely not.
I love that. And you can have that out from sort of autumn onwards, couldn't you, in actual fact? Absolutely beautiful. $8.99 is the price for the MDF winter kit. $8.99. As we've already said at the top of the show as well, with some fantastic brand new products, some great launches, and some of the items will be limited availability. So please do make sure that you get your basket checked out. You might go, well, I don't want to do that yet because I might buy something a bit later on. I don't want to pay 2 P&P. You haven't got to worry about that. You won't pay more than 1 P&P. Just make sure you click combine order, but do get it checked out. It's the only way to secure it. So we've also got, don't forget, if you missed it at the beginning of the show, our Hobby Maker highlight, which is this extravaganza, there's no other word for it, of these two fantastic Debbie Moore collections. Debbie, just remind us what we're getting through, because we're getting the two different kits.
So you're going to get two different parts of it. So you are going to get the card making kit, which is the top option. So the demo that I've just done is using one of those sheets that we have in there. So you can see the mint on the top right there. And you're going to get backing papers. Your backing papers won't have a white edge. It'll be edge to edge paper on 150 GSM. Then you'll have the card making options, and the top is all in there, and the decoupage in there, and that will all come on 250 GSM. And that doesn't stop there. So you've got 24 crafting sheets with a proper code.
Excuse me.
And then the next one at the bottom is your concept cards. So your concept cards that you have on there there's 15 sheets. You have got a rocker card option on there. You've also got a side seam. You've got, oh, we didn't show it, but we'll show it in a second. We've got some slider cards.
Oh, yes.
And then we've also got some easel snow globes on there as well. So you're going to get all those in there. So you're going to get 39 sheets and a forever code for that amazing price. And this is brand new today.
I love it. You're seeing it here first. It is the launch. And I love the different card designs as well. This is one of the slider cards here. I love the fact that this comes off as a kit. It's easy to simply just cut it out and put it together, don't you?
It is. It is so easy. And I'm going to show you in the next demo how to do the side seams because we have those on there.
And so you've got the rocker cards, the side seams, and the slider cards. No measuring.
No measuring. Everything's done to scale, and you can print off again and again because you have the forever code. But this is a snapshot. If you're going for the digital option of the USB key or the actual collection download, you get more.
Yes.
So you've got more designs on here. So what we're going to do next is we're going to have a go at doing a side seam.
Brilliant.
So when you actually cut it out, okay, it comes in 2 sheets, and the idea, it has instructions on here. Now you won't be able to see it, but there's broken lines along there. So if you see dashes, it means that you have to score. So this bit here is your base card. So it's telling me to score there and on there. So all I'm going to do, and here's a top tip, you can use an embossing board if you want to, or you can use your channel on your paper trimmer with an embossing tool. And literally anything will enable you to score. So if you are brand new to crafting and think, oh, these look complicated, the answer is they're not. I brought out these about 4 years ago, and I did a poll on my Facebook Live last week, and I asked everybody, and I think it was out of 160 people, I asked what your favourite card was.
Yes.
And 80% said side seams.
Ah.
And then the other ones were, I think, easel cards. So we've got some easel cards in the concept card sections as well.
Yeah.
And also with it, they also talked about doing the different shapes. And this is what the concept kit is all about, having a go. And you don't have to worry about measuring. So all the instructions are telling me where to score. So I'm scoring where the broken lines are. And at the moment you think, what is Debbie doing? But seriously, everybody, when you see, once you've scored in the section, so I've done here. So there, this here is the strip, okay? So you've got that on there. And then it's telling you, you're wondering what this is. So this concept kit is all about, it's called Build a Scene. And the idea behind it is you can create whatever layout. So you just score down the tabs. So these were the 4 areas that you need to score. And then you stick it all together and it creates that side seam option. So all I've done now while we've just been talking is scoring down there. And then watch what happens. So I'm just going to use, for quickness, I'm going to use some tape and then literally put it all together. So this is my base card. Then this is going to stick on here. So I'm just going to put some tape. Another top tip, when you're using a tape pen, use it like stitching, and then the tape pens will last longer. Hold that in there, and then fold that back like so. So you have now got your base card done. So there it is, no measuring. And then these little tabs have been designed to fit in there. Like so. And what I tend to do is I tend to use glue and then slide it from underneath. So the reason why I use a wet glue is you have some give. There you go. So I'm just putting the glue in there, and then all I'm doing is sliding it in there like so. Make sure it's equal like that, because then this goes completely flat as well. So everything is done for you to do that. And then all you need to do is think about what you want to put. So this has got a guy holding a sword. It has a very angry wolf. And I have a dragon.
I think he looks like a lovable wolf.
So,
excuse me, you wouldn't want to meet him in the dark forest, would you?
No, and talking of forest, we've got that embossing stencil, which I'll show you the next hour. And I think you have a sample over there, Ben.
I do indeed. Now, we were talking about these a bit earlier, weren't we?
So if you want to show that, well, I actually just stick that together.
I can indeed. I can indeed. I should mention as well, Debbie's an award-winning designer, aren't you? Because you won an award this year.
Well, I came second. I didn't win.
Yeah, well, you still won an award. Yeah.
It was a brilliant honour to be nominated. I didn't expect it, and it was so nice after the year we've all had.
Yeah.
And it was such an amazing surprise, but yes.
And that's one of the things I love about your collections, because it's all designed in-house, isn't it?
Yes.
Including these. So you've got the embossing embossing stencil here, so you can see just on the sample there. Where's my glasses? Oh, they're here. So you can see just on the sample that we've got here, this sort of tree effect here in the background. In fact, let me show you the two elements. Is probably the easiest thing. Oh, thank you. You see the two elements. So you've got the embossing stencil. Depending on what material you use, will depend on the sort of effect that you get. So you get this fantastic embossed effect, but also, in fact, I'll show you this one here. As you can see on here, this fantastic embossed effect, which has been used on this like mirror card. There you go. Brilliant. But also used, of course, naturally, as a stencil as well. And you can see this has been inked through the stencil to create this fantastic woodland effect. So you can use it for both of those. You can use it for both of those. $6.99 is the price. I mean, the amount of things that you can do with something like that.
Yes, and I've designed that one to give you, it's a dual purpose. So you have the crackle effect. Now, we'll be using it in the next hour because time's just flying.
It is, it's like crazy.
I will do it in the next hour. You can use it as a crackle effect, but also you've got the wood.
Yes.
So we emboss an awful lot. I like to give that kind of luxury feel. So you've got that option. And like you said, if you use thin mirror card, it will still emboss, but if you use a heavyweight mirror card, which is what I've got on there, it gives you a more embossed effect.
Yes.
So remember that. But then you can then use the crackle edge, and that's what I've done, and done a border with the green card with the guy underneath.
Yes, yes.
And all I've done is I wanted that effect, and it looks like it's a specialised card.
Yes.
With that one. And then I finished it off with using a snowflake with the snowflakes, and it just gives you that different finish.
Doesn't it? Yeah, really, really nice indeed. So versatile, your products, Debbie.
Thank you.
Aren't they?
I try to think about everything from a crafter's point of view, because I am a crafter first and then a designer.
Yeah, I love it. $12.99 is the snowflake die. So don't forget those, which is just over here. $12.99 for your snowflake die, if you want to get your hands on that.
So what I want to do is, while you've been showing that, I've just been sticking the basics, and then, so I showed you what I need to do, score it, and since then I've just put some foam pads and put my sentiment and my dragon on. And then you can see I've got the, oops, that little bit needs to stick back in. 2 different steps in there, and then all you do is put your characters where you want them. So he's going to sit there, and then I'm going to have the angry wolf in front of him. Perfect. And that's how easy it does, and it goes flat into an envelope, and you don't have to worry about it.
And in fact, this is one of the benefits as well, isn't it, to the digital download element, for the forever code.
Yes.
Is that you can create as many layers as you like.
Yes.
Because you never run out.
You're never going to run out.
Stock.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And the beauty about all these designs, I mean, this is from the concept card kit, but you've got, this is a side scene, but you have more side scenes in the on the USB key, and also on the digital option of the USB key.
Perfect. So don't forget to download the digital option. You do get charged postage, but you will get it back. It's a quick reminder. You will get it back, we promise.
So how cool is that?
Look at that.
And it goes completely flat.
Absolutely amazing. I love that. I love that. And you were saying that on one of your Facebook Lives, you'd run a poll, and this was one of the most popular types of cards.
Yes.
And these are called a
side scenes.
Side scene.
I do them all the time. I've been doing them the last 4 years. No measuring. You print them all off. The sheets come, and hopefully this is now dry, but then it goes completely flat in an envelope. And if you get the USB key or the download of the USB key, you've got matching envelopes.
Brilliant.
You didn't have a chance to look at them, or will in the next hour.
Yes. Brilliant.
So, how are we doing for time? Do I have time to do a pillow box?
I reckon we've got time to do
it.
one. I reckon we've got time. Go for it.
Right, OK.
We get a clock on the screen? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, it won't take long. So what I've done is I've printed this off. Now, if your printer does not take card, I printed this off on card with my printer, but if your printer doesn't take card, print on paper and back on card. And I've deliberately left the white bit in because I wanted to show you how easy it is. So this is a pillow box we're going to do with these fabulous wolves on. And all I've got on here is you cut round the outside. You can't see, but there's dashes.
Yes.
So if there's dashes, it means you need to score. So I'm using an embossing tool, and I've got a straight line along there, and then a straight tab along there. And once you've printed it out, it's all ready to scale. Now, remember I showed you at the first demo that you can change the sizes. So if you wanted to put a pair of earrings and wanted to make this a small pillow box, you can make it any size. Think how expensive pillow boxes are. So everything that is digital, you can change the size. And it's not complicated, okay? So now I have done the straight lines, and then you go, Debbie, how do I curve the curve lines? How do I score that? This is what you do, everybody. You either get a stamping mat. This is my stamping mat. Or it can be a mouse mat. Turn it over so it's foam.
Yes.
And then you put this on top, and then you get your embossing tool. It's a ball tool, and all you're doing is pressing down and tracing that line. By doing that, it pushes it in and it scores it.
Oh, so you're just tracing it with the ball tool?
Yes. But it has to be on a foam.
Yes.
And then all I'm doing is pressing down, tracing that curve, and this is how I do a pillow box. How easy is that, everybody?
And like you said, you know, if you were to go out and buy a pillow box, they're not cheap, are they, to buy? They're not cheap to buy.
At all.
And you can make as many as you like using them.
Definitely. So once you've actually done the curve, so I've done the curve, everybody, just reinforce that. So this is on the USB key. We've got loads of pillow boxes on there. We've got bags as well. We've got boxes. And there we go. So all I'm doing is, we've got it up on the screen. So if we go into, is this pillow boxes? So click on one, Annie. So you click on the pillow boxes.
Oh, there we go, and
click on one of the designs. And then that's how it comes up, so you can print it off very easy.
You can see the score lines on that one, can't you?
You can see the score lines, and you've got some on the side.
Yeah.
And then otherwise, they've got other boxes on there as well. I mean, you've got everything. I mean, here's the envelopes. Can you see inserts and envelope? Oh, that pillow box we've already done. Inserts and envelopes.
There you go,
so you click on an envelope. We're talking about having matching envelopes.
It's very easy to navigate.
Very easy to navigate. And then all you need to do is click on one. And any of those, and then click any of those. How cool is this? You just print it off and then cut around it and score, and you've got an envelope.
I love the fact there's no measuring involved.
Oh, no measuring.
You don't need special tools to do it.
No.
You're literally just cutting those out and you're printing them to the size you want.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you become the designer. So everybody, I've shown you how to score.
Okay.
Okay, so I've curved those. Yeah. Okay. And then what I want to do is I am actually going to very quickly, print magic my wolf.
Okay.
Because he needs to be all shimmery.
Now, we talked about this earlier, didn't we? Use the Versamarker there and the...
So basically, this is a Versamark pen, embossing pen.
Yes.
We do have it in a kit on the website.
Yes.
And I am actually going to be using the print magic that comes in the kit with a USB key.
Perfect.
And it's called Winter, and all you don't use this much, everybody. You just take the excess off. And what's very important, you do not tap it ever.
Yes.
It's very important that you tip it.
Yes.
And if you have any residue left, like where your fingerprints are, make sure you take it off before you put the heat on.
Okay.
And then all you do, I'm just going to, for quickness, put that over there. Use your heat tool. Hold it very, very still, everybody. And then when it twinkles at you, I can see it started to twinkle. I am moving my heat tool on. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
And it's obviously on white, so it's a little bit harder to see. Okay, but I can see it change. You can see his nose and his eyes change. There you go. So if I turn this round, hopefully you can see him sparkling.
Brilliant.
Okay, and then how you put this together, I put some red liner tape there. The pricking tool that comes with those 12 foam pads.
Yes.
You can also use it to pick the red liner. Look how easy that is.
Oh, yeah.
And then simply fold that back, press it down on itself like this. Make sure it's nice and straight on there. There we go. And then all I do, open it up. I need to redo that in a second. Put them in. But how cool is to do your own pillow boxes?
I love it. And I love the fact you can change the sizes, you can make it different sizes. Brilliant. How easy is that? Just literally print, cut.
Yeah.
And if you're using, of course, the Winter Magic, the 3 T's.
Yes.
Tip, don't tap, and wait for it to twinkle.
Yes, and the other thing I've
then
not done is I've not put any tape here.
Yes.
So make sure your tape goes all the way
All the way
across.
along.
So I
All
will
the way
put
along.
some more tape there and we can get that ready for the next show.
Brilliant. Fantastic. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's the gift that keeps on giving. We've got so much stuff on the show today. And Debbie, you're synonymous, of course, with the Forever Codes.
Yes.
Just giving you that
Extra.
I
mean, we did it when the company turned 10 years. We're 3.5 now. But when it turned 10 years, I wanted something that was extra and different for the company.
Yes.
So that's how the Forever Codes were born.
Yes.
So not everything used to be with a Forever Code, but
Yes.
any new collections now that come out,
Yes.
you will always have a Forever Code.
Yes, I love that. I absolutely love that. And I love the fact as well that you've given us one of the exclusives today as well on the nested dies, because they also come with Forever Codes. But that is today only, isn't it?
Yes, when the stock's
That's
last.
Exclusive. Brilliant. The different collections that we've got on the show today are coming up on the screen at the moment, as you can see. I can't read that from all the way over there, not even with these. $19.99, you're getting the USB kits. That is coming with the Winter Magic prints as well. So that's $19.99. There it is, the USB and the Winter Magic prints as well. And then we've also got the Extravaganza, which is the big bundle. That's the big Hobby Maker highlight bundle today, the Extravaganza. 2 kits you're getting, 2 kits. And you're getting the Forever Code for each kit, so 2 Forever Codes for the different collections. And in there as well, you're getting the different card designs so that you can literally print, cut them out and create a rocker card. You can create the slider cards. You can create the side scene cards as well. So much in there.
There is loads of elements for you to enjoy, and all you need to do with them is when you get them home, have a look at the inspiration sheet, you get the Forever Code. If anybody has any questions, just ring the office. The girls in the office will help. But what we've done is giving you the option for all areas, whether it's paper crafting or digital.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. There's something in there for absolutely everybody. Debbie, you're back on later today.
I am back at 3 o'clock, so hopefully you can tune in then.
3 o'clock. I'm sure everybody will be back at 3 o'clock. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on the show today. It's been a real pleasure. Looking forward to seeing you this afternoon. Don't forget, if you've got the items in your basket, get checked out. Don't forget as well, on the nested dies, you get that Forever Code with some extra 10 sheets, but it's exclusive today only. Do not miss out on those. After the break, we have got Dory Maker coming up and also Sewing Street, depending on which channel you're watching us on. So until this afternoon, keep warm and keep on crafting. See you soon.